What's up, fam? Welcome back to the Chasers Edge home run slate breakdown. We are looking at Sunday, July 5th. Before we get into the slate, let's go over how the 4th of July went. And man, we called out a bunch of bangers yesterday. We got 7 picks that we called out in the video yesterday, and you can see them listed here: Josh Bell, Dominguez, Green, Canzone, Jordan, Eldridge, and Contreras. So 7 hits yesterday. We're on a roll, man. At least 5 guys who we've called out have hit a home run in the past 6 days. 7 yesterday, 5 the 2 days before, 8 the 2 days before, 6 the day before that. So really just been on an absolute tear. The model is incredible. It's calling out great picks. We've got a lot of great picks from the other chasers as well: Maj, Chax, and Cardi. We did have Chax and Cardi's picks get wiped from here, so it's showing 0 for them, but their picks were not uploaded here. So yeah, a lot of really good stuff happening. I know the Discord's been on fire as well. As a reminder, you can access this site, all of the data we're going through, for free right now, as long as you're in the Chasers Edge Discord. So I'm going to link that in the comments below. Make sure you're in that Discord. Again, it's a great community. We got over 650 people in there. A lot of people talking about the slate for the day and different bets that they like. And you also get access to the Chasers Edge model that we're about to go through. So make sure you're in that Discord. And I know I've had some comments about the videos being too long. Listen, I go through my process, going through all the, what I think about the picks, and I'll try to condense it as much as I can. But at the end of the day, you got access. We're giving you free access to this model. So you can go ahead and do that all yourself if you think the videos are too long. I know a lot of people have let me know they appreciate the insight and everything that we go through. So I know I can't make everyone happy, but just wanted to address that. And yeah, if you don't want to listen to the video, that's totally fine. But you can get in here yourself and see all the data yourself and make some picks. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. We are going to go to the boards section here. We've got a full Sunday slate. We're going to start off with the Mets and the Braves. For the Braves, we got Martin Perez on the mound, left-handed pitcher. He's only given up 9 home runs on the year. Looking at the stats, the model is really loving Alvarez. And so I'm going to pick him. He's got the best matchup as well. I like him or Lindor as well. Lindor has good history versus Perez. So I'm going to take him as a long shot. I think I like Lindor a little more just because he has the history with Martin Perez. I think I saw 8 for 19. So he definitely sees Perez well. But I like both of these guys here. Moving on to the Braves. They are facing off against Nolan McLean, who has been very good this year as well. Only 10 home runs given up against 400 batters. Olson's got the best numbers from the model. He's also got the best matchup and zone fit. So I am picking Olson here. And I think Drake Baldwin's due. I'm going to take him here as due. He's getting the home run threat, so his numbers are there from a power standpoint. He just hasn't been getting the home run. He hasn't hit a home run in at least the last 10 games that he's played. So I think he can get one here off of McLean. All right, on to Pittsburgh and Washington. We've got Bubba Chandler on the mound for the Pirates. He's given up 9 home runs on the season. Majority of those coming to lefties, 7 of the 9. I'm looking at the Nationals here. I like CJ Abrams here. I don't think you could go wrong with Garcia or Wood, of course. They're going to be a little bit more chalky. Plus 250 for Wood. I guess Luis Garcia is plus 440. That's pretty crazy for him. But I am liking CJ Abrams' zone fit, the matchup as well. He's getting the home run threat. So right here, I'm really liking CJ Abrams. I mean, Luis Garcia at plus 440 is also a good pick. Dalen Lyle also has a really good matchup here. I'm going to go long shot for Lyle. Cade Cavalli on the mound for Washington. He's given up 7 home runs on the year, just under 400 batters faced. 5 of his 7 have come to lefties. And I'm going to go with Lau for the Pirates. I love the matchup and the zone fit for him. If we're looking at the model, it does like Endy. Top zone fits Ozuna, Reynolds, Lau. Game day threats taking Lau at the top here. So I'm going to go Lau. I think he's due. But you can see the others listed here too. Baltimore and Cincinnati. We got Bradish on the mound for the O's. He's given up 11 home runs, but he has been pitching better of late. Game day threats like an Ellie the most. Ellie Stevenson, McLean. Models like in Eugenio. Steer Blade. Home run threat we're getting for Sal. Ellie. Matchup really likes Ellie and Nate Lowe. Ellie looks really good here. I like Ellie here. And I like Gino for more of a long shot. I like that he's seen Bradish pretty well here. And he's got an extra base hit off of him. All right, Lodolo on the mound for the Reds. Left-handed pitcher. He's given up 8 home runs on the year. 7 of 8 coming to righties. Game day threats like in Basayo, Alonso, Mayo. Home run percentage, Alonso, Cowser, Mayo. Pete is getting the home run threat. So is Warden Henderson. Matchup, Taylor Ward's getting the best matchup. So is Blaze, Jackson, even Leote, Rutschman, Pete. They're all getting pretty good matchups here. Adley, Leote, Taylor Ward all have an extra base hit off of Lodolo. And the top zone fit, Adley and Pete. I'm liking Pete's numbers here. And I'm going to go Taylor Ward as a long shot as well. I like his numbers, the matchups there. He has seen Lodolo well. On to Minnesota and New York. Twins hit a lot of home runs yesterday. They're going to put out Joe Ryan on the mound. He's given up 10 home runs on the year, 8 of those coming to left-handed batters. Yankees top game day threats: Ben Rice, Grisham, and Jazz. Top model percentage: Goldie, Rice, Chisholm. Home run threats: Rice, Belly, a little bit for Jazz. Matchups really liking Belly, Jazz, Grisham, Wells. It's liking a few guys here. And then the top zone fits: Goldie, Jazz, Grisham. Goldschmidt's been struggling. I'm really liking Jazz here with the numbers. Zone fit matchup. It's all there. I'm just going to go with Jazz here. Actually, I'm looking a little bit further. I kind of like McMahon here. He's got 2 extra base hits against Joe Ryan. I like him for more of a long shot, but my main pick here is going to be Jazz. All right, weather's on the bump for the Yankees. He's given up 16 home runs on the year. Left-handed pitcher, so majority of his homers have come from righties. Man, Buxton was the only guy that didn't get in on the action yesterday, really. We saw a lot of Twins go yesterday. He's got an extra base hit against Weathers, but model game day threats liking Buxton, Royce, Bell. Home run percentage: Buxton, Clemens, Bell. Same guys getting the home run threat. Matchups bringing up some other guys here: Fedko, Kreidler, Jackson. Buxton's up here though. Buxton's got a zone fit. So does Clemens, Carantini as well. I'm gonna go Buxton here. And I like Carantini getting a bit of a zone fit. Take him for a long shot. Okay, White Sox and Guardians. Wind blowing in from center, just 3 miles an hour though. White Sox are facing off against Bybee. 17 home runs given up on the year. 11 of those coming to lefties. Game day threats liking Colson, Vargas, Grichuk. Model percentage: Colson, Benintendi, Grichuk. Home run threat: Vargas. Tanachi's actually getting a home run threat here. That means he's getting some more underlying numbers: Colson, Braden. Matchup likes Antonacci here as well. Benintendi getting the best zone fit with Vargas, Colson. Man, Benintendi's been selling, but I like him with the zone fit, the matchup, the model percentage. I'm liking the numbers for Benintendi here. Colson has not seen Bybee well. I could also see Vargas going here. He's got some good numbers. But yeah, I like Tendy. Chris Murphy on the bump for the Sox. He's going to be the opener, so I am actually going to switch this here. It's going to be Eric Fetty pitching the bulk of the innings for the Sox. He's given up 14 home runs, 11 of those coming to right-handed batters. Damn, Reese Hoskins has seen him very well. So has Schneeman. Hoskins, 3 home runs, 4 extra base hits. Schneeman, 3 extra base hits. Stephen Kwan also has a home run on Fetty. Top three game day threat: Manzardo, Hoskins, Fry. Model percentage like in Fry, Manzardo, Hedges. Home run threat: Manzardo, DeLauder, Kwan. Interesting. David Fry getting a lot of love here. Good matchup. Hoskins getting the best zone fit makes sense. He's got 3 home runs off of Fetty. I don't trust Schneeman. I like the numbers here for Fry. And I'm going to pick him to go yard. And I'm going to go due on DeLauder, too. He's been hitting the ball well since coming back from injury, and I think matching up here against Fetty is good. He's getting a zone fit as well, so I like DeLauder here. On to Cardinals and Cubs. Wind blowing in from left field, just 4 miles an hour. Javier Assad on the mound for the Cubs. Righty. He's given up 10 home runs on the year. Pretty vulnerable. 8 of the 10 coming to lefties. Game day threats like in Walker, Burleson, Velasquez. Model home runs like in Torres, Burleson, Church. Home run threat: Walker, Burleson, Pajes. Matchup likes Burleson the most. Walker, Crooks. Zone fit likes Walker, Burleson. Burleson has an extra base hit on Assad. Newbar has 2. Crooks has 1. Mason Wynn has a home run against him. I really like the matchup here for Burleson. I'm going to take him, and I'm just going to leave it at that. Liberatore on the mound for the Cardinals. He's given up 17 home runs on the year. He's a lefty. He's given up 11 of his 17 to righties. But still, he's only faced 88 left-handed batters, and he's given up 6 home runs to lefties. So does give up more to righties, but he's also, from a home run per 9 standpoint, he's given up more to lefties here. Top game day threats: PCA, Swanson, Seiya. Model home run: PCA, Swanson, Seiya. Actually, PCA, Swanson, Hap. Home run threat: PCA, Seiya, Ramirez. We'll see if Pedro even plays. Matchup is liking Hap, Seiya. Dansby, zone fit, Hap as well, Seiya, Dansby. Hap has a home run against Liberatore. Extra base hits: Amaya, Horner, Bush, PCA. Bush does have a home run against him as well. The wind is going to help here at Wrigley. For the pitcher, it is blowing in, so I'm gonna go with PCA here. I think he gets one off of Liberatore, and he can cut through that wind. He's hitting the hardest on the team, and I think he's starting to heat back up again. So I like PCA here. On to Philly and Kansas City. Wind blowing in, 6 mile an hour from left field. We got Aaron Nola on the mound for the Phillies. He's given up 19 home runs on the year, 11 of those coming from left-handed batters. Wow, a lot of history against the Royals here. I'm not even going to name all this off, but you can see a lot of guys have hit a home run off of pretty much everyone listed here. There's 12 guys listed. I think look, there's only 4 that haven't had an extra base hit on him. Game day threats liking Cags, Witt, Jensen. Model home run. Jensen pops up here a little bit more green. Cags, Jensen, Rojas. Home run threat, Witt, Cags, Marte. Matchup, Cags. It's leading that. Zone fit, Cags. All signs point to Cags. He's due. He is due. I am liking Jensen zone fit. He's also getting a good model home run. Yeah, I'm going to go Cags. The numbers are too good here. And Nola's given up 2 home runs in each of his last 4 games. He's given up 2 home runs. So we got to pick 2 here, especially, that's just the starter giving up 2 home runs. I'm gonna go chalky here. I like Witt as well, just with his underlying numbers, his history against Nola. I like that. Avila is on the mound for the Royals. 5 home runs given up this year against 200 batters faced. Pretty even splits. Righty's hitting a little bit better against him. He is a right-handed pitcher. Top game day threats, Schwarber, Hill, Harper. Models liking Marsh, Schwarber, Harper. Home run threat, Schwarber, Harper, Marsh. Matchup stats coming up here. Some other Johns that I don't trust. Marsh is getting the best zone fit. Schwarbs and Harper and Derek Hill all up there. I'm liking the numbers best for Schwarber here. I'm gonna go chalk with him. He had 3 hits yesterday. We're going Schwarbs. All right, on to Tigers and Rangers. We got the wind blowing out to center, 4 miles an hour. Kumar Rocker was supposed to start yesterday. He's starting today for the Rangers. He's given up 8 home runs on the year. 6 of those coming to lefties. Dingler's the only one that's got a homer off of him. Game day threats like in Green, Torque, Carpenter. Model percentage like in Dingler, Keith, Carpenter. Home run threat, Dingler, Green, Torque, and McGonigal. Matchups like in McGonigal. Also like in McKinstry, Green, Outman, Carpenter here too. Zone fit like in Green, Outman, Carpenter. Little bit here for Dingler, Keith, Torque, and Rogers. Green looks pretty good. I'm not going to pick him. When I look at his numbers, he, at least from a pitch mix standpoint, he hits most of his homers off 4-seam fastballs. Rocker's only throwing him 11% of the time. I'm assuming he's not going to see a lot of 4-seamers here. Probably mostly slider, sinker. And he's only got 1 home run off both those pitches this year. So I'm going to stick away from Green. And I'm going to go with McGonigal here. I like his numbers and the matchup. Casey Mize on the bump for the Tigers. 250 batters faced, so he's a little bit less, but he's only given up 4 home runs. He's a righty, giving up better numbers to righties. So, game day threats liking Jock, Berger, Foscue, home run percentage, Jock, Foscue, Diaz. We're getting home run threat for Nimmo, Jung, Smith, Lopez, Berger, Duran. Matchups liking Lopez, Smith, Carter. Zone fit has Berger, Nimmo, Peterson. Diaz and Nicky Lopez both have an extra base hit off of him, off of Mize. I don't love this this matchup here for the Rangers, but I do like Berger just with the strongest zone fit. I think he's due as well, so I'm gonna go with Berger. All right, on to Tampa Bay and Houston. Jordan with 2 yesterday. But on the mound for Houston, we got Peter Lambert. He's given up 10 home runs on the year, 7 of those to right-handed batters. He's given up much better numbers to righties. Do we go junior, man? I mean, it's just at this point, it's like, why wouldn't you have him in a few tickets? He is just putting up video game numbers here. But game day threat likes Junior by a ton. Valade, Mesa, home run percentage. Junior, Mullins, DeLuca. Home run threat, Aranda, Caminero, Diaz. Matchup, Aranda, Fiducia, and Mullins. Zone fit, Junior. A little bit for Mesa and Valade. I mean, it's just absurd. I gotta go Junior. At this point, it'd be stupid not to take him. Man, I keep saying this, but I think Yandy's so due. And I'm kind of liking the matchup here, so I'm going to take him just as a due tag here. All right, and on the mound, we don't have a pitcher for the Rays. So make sure you check back in here if you're looking to bet on any Astros. Milwaukee and Arizona. We're in Arizona at Chase Field. Brandon Sproat on the mound for the Brewers. He's given up 14 home runs on the year. Better numbers to righties. 9 of the 14 home runs have come to right-handed batters. He has given up a few, I should say, to lefties as well. Game day threats liking Corbin, Cattell, Kepler, Model, Corbin, Cattell, Castillo. Home run threat, Cattell, Pavin, Smith, and Corbin. Arenado, Perdomo, and Vargas all getting some as well. Castillo up here with a better matchup. He's got a home run against Sproat. So does Arenado. Keep adding an N in there. Zone Fit. Marte, Barossa, Corbin. Corbin's so due, man, and I'm really liking this matchup. Him coming being on top here for most of the stats. I'm going Corbin. Eduardo Rodriguez on the mound for the D-backs. He has given up only 9 home runs this year against 414 batters faced. He's a lefty, so more of his home runs coming up against righties. Got some guys that have history with Eduardo. Extra base hits from Bowers, Churio, Sanchez, 2 with one of those being a home run, Terang and Frelick. Game day threats liking Bowers, Churio, Mitchell. Model home run percentage Churio, Bowers, Mitchell. Home run threat Bowers, Terang, Mitchell. Gary Sanchez, Bowers, Ortiz getting the best matchup. Bowers getting a good zone fit. I just don't love it with the left on left matchup here. Sanchez, Contreras, Mitchell, Churio all getting some zone fit as well. I'm going with Contreras here with the zone fit. He's hitting the ball very good, and I think he's due for a home run. I like this setup for him. All right. Off to Coors for Giants and Rockies. Wind blowing in 8 miles an hour from right field. Tyler Mahle on the mound for the Giants. He's given up 12 home runs on the year. Only 287 batters faced. He's a righty. Even splits for home runs, 6 and 6. But he's given up better averages across the board to righties. Hunter Goodman is leading the pack here. He looks the best just right away. But game day threat, Goodman, Moniak, Castro. Home run percentage, Goodman, Sullivan, Carrig. We're getting a lot of home run threats here from the Rockies lineup. So Freeman, Karros, Goodman, Troy Johnson, Rumfield, Tovar, Castro. Matchup is liking Sullivan, Castro, Moniak, and then zone fit on top, Sullivan, Castro, Goodman, and Karros. All right, I'm going Goodman, chalk, and we're going back to Karros, long shot. I'm liking his numbers, and I like this matchup. He's got a zone fit. I was going to go Willie Castro, but I know he hasn't been playing as often. They're taking him out of the lineup, so I just liked Willie with the strong zone fit. But we're going to go Karros here. We got Tanner Gordon on the mound for the Rockies. He's given up 7 home runs in only 182 batters faced. Right-handed pitcher. He's given up 6 of his 7 home runs to lefties. We got our top game day threats. Devers, Eldridge, Schmidt. Home run percentage. Devers, Adames, Eldridge. home run threat, Casey Schmidt. He's getting a good home run threat. Adamas Devers. Eldridge Devers getting the best matchup. They're also getting the best zone fit, and they also both have extra base hits against Tanner Gordon. I'm going Devers, and I'm tempted to go back to Eldridge again. I don't think you could go wrong with these top three. I'm going Devers, Schmidt, because I think Schmidt is due, and he might screw us again, and he honestly deserves to be banned still, but we're going to go with him. He's still hitting the ball well. He's just not hitting homers. So let's go to Miami and the A's. We've got Yuri Perez on the mound for the Marlins. He's given up 13 home runs, just 300 batters faced. 9 of those to righties, 4 to lefties. Top game day threats, Kurtz, Langoliers, Muncy. Top model home run percentage, Kurtz, Heim, Langoliers. Home run threat, Kurtz, Langoliers, Muncy, a little bit for McNeil. Best matchup, Kurtz, Cortez, Butler. McNeil, Heim also up there. And then best zone fit, Kurtz and Langoliers, with Langoliers having an extra base hit against Perez. I'm liking Langoliers here. I don't think Kurtz is a bad play. I'm just going to go for my chalk here. I'm going to go Langoliers. And for more of a long shot, I'm going to go Muncy here. I like that. Gauge jump on the bump. Had to do that. For the A's, hasn't given up a lot of home runs. He's been pretty good. Under 3 on the ERA. 160 batters faced, only 2 home runs given up. So I don't love this matchup, especially with a lot of the power for the Marlins coming on the left-hand side against the lefty. But game day threat, not super strong. Stowers, Casey, Herberto. Model percentage, Herberto, Stowers, Mac. Home run threat, Stowers, Edwards, Lopez. Couple Liam Hicks and Marcy. Not great matchups here. Not even worth mentioning. But zone fit, Stowers, Mac, Casey. Herberto's got a little bit here. If I'm going anyone here, I'm going with Herberto. But again, I don't really love this matchup here. I feel like I gotta take one just being in the A's ballpark, but yeah, don't love it. Okay. Toronto and Seattle. Got 3 more games left here. Wind's blowing in 9 miles an hour from left field. We got Savage on the mound for the Blue Jays. He's been very good. 274 batters faced, 6 home runs given up, even splits between left and right. 3.3 ERA. Top game day threats, Canzone, Rayleigh, Cal. Home run percentage, Canzone, Emerson, Cole Young. Home run threat. Randy, JP, Cole Young, and Naylor. Not great from the matchup standpoint, but Canzone, Rayleigh, Young, JP. There's a few guys 44 here, but nothing too crazy here. Zone fit, Canzone, and Rayleigh. I don't really love anyone here. If I'm going with someone on the Mariners, though, I'm gonna go Cole Young, long shot. Hancock on the mound for the Mariners. He's given up 12 home runs on the year, 360 batters faced. He's been pretty good. Left-handed batters hitting more off of him. He's faced a little bit more lefties. Top game day threats: Kazuma, Valenzuela, Urias. Model percentage: Kazuma, Valenzuela, Pinago. Home run threat: Kazuma, Varsho, and Vladdy. Varsho, Pinago, Keys, Jimenez. Actually, a few guys 55 on the matchup. Kirk has an extra base hit off of Hancock, but that's about it. And only one small zone fit for Kazuma. The matchup is not really liking Kazuma here. Not loving anyone here, but I'm gonna go Kirk with a long shot for the Jays. Like that, he's 2 for 2 against Hancock. He's got an extra base hit. That's honestly the only reason, but I'm not loving this game too much. On to San Diego and LA. We've got JP Sears on the mound for the Padres, giving up 4 home runs and just 50 batters faced. He only pitched 10 innings this year. He's a lefty. He's given up 3 of those 4 to righties. Dodgers might feast here. Game day threats like in Shohei, rushing, Muncy. Model percentage. Shohei, Freeman, and Muncy. Home run threat is like in those 3 as well. Shohei, Freeman, Muncy. Pajes also getting, and Tucker also getting home run threats here. Matchup is like in Rojas, Tucker. And then zone fit, Muncy, rushing, Ohtani. Shohei and Freddie both have 2 extra base hits. Same with Rojas. Tucker has got 3, with 2 of those being home runs. I'm going to go with 2 righties on this game, facing the lefty Sears. I do like how Tucker has seen him very well, so I don't think you could go wrong with Tucker, but I'm going to go, I'm liking Pajes getting the the home run threat here. And he's up there for matchup. And I like Mookie as well. Sears throws a lot of fastballs. Mookie hits the fastball very well. So I like Pajes and Mookie here for the Dodgers. Sheehan on the mound for the Dodgers for the Dodgers as well, facing the Padres. He's given up 15 home runs on the year. 9 to lefties, 6 to righties. Underlying numbers is favoring lefties a bit here. Top game day threats: Sheets, France, Tatis. Home run percentage: Machado, Sheets, Merrill. Home run threat: Sheets, Merrill, Tatis. Machado and Bogart's getting a little bit there. Nothing standing out from a matchup standpoint. A little bit more for Sheets, Cronenworth, France. Zone fit like in Tatis, Machado. It's kind of all over the place here. Manny's got 2 home runs against Sheehan. Cronenworth's got an extra base hit. And Duhar's got a home run. France has an extra base hit. All right. I'm going to go with a couple of longer shots here in terms of odds. But I'm going to count Sheets as a long shot. And I think my favorite here is Ty France. I just like his numbers. Zone fits the strongest. He's 2 for 3 against Sheehan from when they played just recently. So Sheets and France are my 2 picks here for the Pods. For the Friars. On to the last game on the slate, Boston and LA. Wind blowing out to center. We have, Ryan Johnson on the mound for the Angels. 111 batters faced, giving up 6 home runs. So definitely vulnerable here. We picked Wilson yesterday. He went game day threats: Wilson, Duran, Eaton. Home run percentage: Wilson, Durbin, Monasterio. Home run threat: Wilson, Abreu, Rafaela, Duran, and Durbin. Matchup, nothing too crazy here either. Duran and Willie are up top. Zone fit is just Contreras and Duran. I like, I'm going to go Abreu here, just the left on right matchup. He's getting the home run threat. And I don't trust Duran to go. He's just been so bad. I'm just going to leave it at that for the Sox here. Suarez on the mound for the Red Sox. He has been very stingy against the home run. Only 5 given up against 360 batters faced. Left-handed pitcher as well. Soler's got 2 home runs off of him. Game day threat, not super strong, but Neto, Soler, Siri. Home run threat: Meckler, Peraza, Shanwell. Home run threat: Neto, Soler, Adele, Shanwell. Soler, of course, getting a better matchup. He's seen him well. Neto as well is getting a pretty good matchup. I'm liking Neto here. Zone fit is strong. I don't hate Soler, but Neto has been hitting better than him recently, and his numbers here just stand out a bit more. Soler with the history makes me like him, but I am liking Neto more on this one. So that does it for today's slate overview. Hope you all found this helpful. If it's your first time tuning in, we post these videos daily, so make sure you drop a like on the video and also subscribe so you're getting notifications when these videos are posted. I do also post pretty frequently on X, so follow me there at ScadMeta. I run a